Hey guys, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Old Vinny's here, back for another Crafter After Show. The crafty sidekick, Shenanigans, is on the other side. Glad to have her with us tonight, too. Tam's up front. That's a new change.
We didn't even mention that in the first show.
Tam's up front, answering all your questions and putting in links for you like crazy.
Wave, Tam.
So this is a
Scream,
Crafter After
Tam.
Show where we get to talk about whatever we want to talk about, and we typically do. During the Crafter After Show, we have a segment we call Across the Miles, where we get to look at all the cool things that you guys have sent in to us. You guys are subscribers, and we always look forward to that. We also show you what's coming or what is in the store, and we make announcements about what kind of events and things will be coming up. Tonight, there's going to be a lot of stuff from the store because we got a lot of restock in. We got a lot of new product in. But let's get started with the Across the Miles.
Let's start with this pretty card right here. Look how pretty this is. It says, Dear Maymay and crew, thank you for your useful channel. No, wonderful channel. I think wonderful channel. I hope these cards help your ministry. From Amy. Let me look at the address on here and see if I can read that a little bit. I'm going to let Shannon read it because I don't want to get it wrong. It's such pretty handwriting. But look, it's like fancy. It's all fancy.
Where's the card?
It just came in this because I think it was on the box. Her handwriting's so pretty. And it's all fancy like. I just don't want to get it wrong. But I'm probably going to. And is April here?
Springer?
Maybe Springer?
Is it Springer?
No.
Let me see.
It's so beautiful. Thank you. It's Amy. Is Amy here? Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that so much. That means she sent cards to the card ministry, and we really, really we really appreciate it very, very, very much. Look at this one. Wow. Look at that. Now, gosh, that is really pretty. This card says, Shannon, hope you're feeling a lot better. Not sure the colors go together, but here's your green. I'm still learning stencils from Sharon Taylor. Take care. God bless. That's very sweet. And there's your green.
She did a great job.
She did a great job. It's beautiful.
It is very pretty.
Very, very pretty.
It was an S, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's
Stanley?
maybe SK.
Oh, is it Stanley?
Could it be Stanley?
No, not Stanley. If it is.
I'm so sorry. Your handwriting is stunning.
I love it. I got to figure it out.
Look at your beautiful handwriting. Like, she's like, I know. That's what I would say, too. Those are the cards I have for tonight. So why don't we talk about a couple things? Let's talk about the fundraiser. I'm very excited to be able to do this. So for those of you who don't know, my cousin Dwayne, who has been like a brother to me, we were born, I don't know if I've even talked to this, we were born exactly a month apart to the day. My birthday is May 3rd. His birthday is June 3rd. He has been battling brain cancer for a couple of years now. And he's to the point now that his surgeries and his treatments are coming faster than the insurance would like for them to. And the bills are going to stack up over this. And so we're hoping we can do a little bit to help. And I didn't want to just say, hey, donate money to this thing. What I would rather do is give you something for it. But even better, we can make a memory, right? I love to make memories. And you guys know every time we get together and craft, we have fun and we laugh and we have a good time. And I thought this would be really cool. And what we've come up with between Shannon and Brenda and I, by the way, Shannon and Brenda are donating their time for this. So there will be no money made. Nobody will be paid in doing this. All the proceeds will go to Dwayne and his family to pay for medical bills. So we're going to do this on September 29th at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will have a class that's really not a class. You guys have been to a Make It Go Round before. We're putting together 9 quilt cards that we are designing for this event. And it'll be Shannon will do 3, I will do 3, Brenda will do 3. We'll teach them. And you're going to use your own stash. Here's how this works, because I want you to understand, okay? When you purchase the event for $39.99, you will receive an email within 2 weeks of the event. We have a date we want the email to go out, and I think it's going to, but I've got to get all the recipes written out for the cards, because what will happen is Shannon will send you a PDF. Once I write all the recipes, she'll then put them into a PDF for you guys, and she'll send it to you. In that PDF, it'll give you all of the recipes, as well as what prep work you'll need to do before the day. Okay. And then when the class is over with, not only will you have the time you spend with us, that 3 hours, and have a good time with us, but you'll have all those recipes left, so you can take them and use different cardstock and make them for all seasons. So for example, we will probably use Christmas paper, because that's what we're into right now. And the end of September, we certainly will be into it, but you don't have to, because you'll be crafting from your stash. Now, I know questions we get asked all the time. One is, will this be available all the time? Yes. If you can attend the event the day of the event, it is a regular live stream class, which means you can watch it later. You purchase the link to the event. Okay. So you can watch it at your leisure whenever you want to.
Teresa, this will only be a virtual event. It will not be an in-person event.
Not in person.
This will all be online.
This is an online event. And because there are no kits being sent out, there won't have to be a restriction. We won't have to have things done quickly. We won't have to cut anything off. You literally could buy tickets up to the day of the event. But if you want to, I wouldn't. Let me tell you why. There will be some prep work. Not a lot. At least a day or two before. You want to give yourself a little bit of time on it. Okay. The other thing I want to mention is the tools you'll need. Here's what we're doing. The reason we're doing quilt cards is because it's pretty easy and you don't need a lot of tools, but we can get some big payoff with them. So we're going to have in your email a list of the things you need. But for now, what we want to tell you is you're going to need things like trimmers, scoreboards, bone folders, glue. I'm going to show you how to do the cards with an embossing folder and our stamps, but that's not a necessity. You don't have to have that. But I want to be able to say, look, you can get to this point. Now, if you do this, you get this. And if you do this, you get this. So you can know that for the future, but you don't have to have those things. You won't need any dies or punches. We're doing it all as universal as possible, so everybody can participate. Okay. But the cards we picked are pretty cool. You won't see them ahead of time. It's kind of a mystery thing. We picked some pretty cool cards. It's going to be fun to put those together, and just gonna be a fun day. And I know you guys have questions, so go ahead and start and we'll start answering.
One question is, if they want to give more than $39, can they do that?
You can, but what I'm gonna do, I tell you what, can you get the link to the GoFundMe? If you want to give more than that, if you'll just go ahead and donate it to the GoFundMe, I think that would be the easiest way to go. Because we won't, in that site, you can't do that. Like there's no way to, it's only going to charge you what our class is.
Yeah.
There's no place for you to do that, but you can go to the GoFundMe account, which I need to get for you. You have it, don't you?
I
have it, but I don't have it. I have it on my phone and we're using it. Thanks, Elsie. That's so sweet. He's lucky, but not because
he is lucky. He knows he's lucky.
Quilting stamps in stock. There might be.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Again, for the event, which I think is going to be super fun, we love doing those make it go rounds. But they're a lot of work for us to do because we make all those kits. This is going to be a cool way for us to be able to do this and just have a good time. Now, I kept the price really low. And the reason I did is because everybody's volunteering their time. I thought if I can do it for $39, we can make enough to help, right? But it won't be so much that people can't participate. And because Brenda and Shannon are donating their time and we're not buying kits and things like that, we're able to keep it pretty affordable. And so I don't want you to just give money. I want you to get something back. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm trying to see, are there any questions?
Trying to figure out where I can get it from. Let's see.
So a make it go round is where we and this is how to go for the day. When we get started, there's 9 projects. And so I will sit and make a project with you to get us started. Okay. Then I get up and move and Shannon comes in. So we go around to Shannon and then she makes a project. And then I get up and move and Brenda comes in and she makes a project with you. And then we go around to Brenda, right? So we just keep switching. So you'll get, I won't sit there and do 3 cards. I'll do 1 and then Shannon will do 1 and then Brenda will do it. And we'll do that until we're done. And I would say if I were you, I would allot about 3 hours. It's typically about 3 hours when we do these. But with these being quilt cards, it could be a little bit more.
Or less. It's all according to we don't know how it's going to go.
But also we take potty breaks and all that good stuff.
And we have fun and we laugh and we talk.
We laugh, we talk, we have a good time.
Somebody did ask if it would be on YouTube or would it be on Zoom?
Not on Zoom. It's going to be on YouTube. I feel as though Zoom is for a much more intimate situation. The problem is with Zoom, it can get very chatty and it can go very long before we know it because we all want to chat for so long. But on YouTube, it's pretty good for us to be able to kind of just keep the rhythm going. We do chat though, and we read your comments and things like that. And we really have a good time doing those. If you've ever been to a Make It Go Round, imagine something like that. We have a ball. We might even can get Vince to come do a bonus card for us or something.
Oh, sure. Tamatha will be posting the link here in just a second, so that you can go to the GoFundMe and donate on your own if you want to do that.
I guess I should have said that. So to purchase the class, go ahead.
You can purchase the class. Tamatha has put the link in, but it's on our Maymay event site, www.maymayevents.com. And if you click on online, it's the first class that pops up right there.
The date is September 29th.
And I think it's probably, if you click on the description, click on more under this video, it's under there too, fundraiser, online fundraiser for Wayne. And you can click on that link and it'll take you straight to the page.
Please do us a favor. Make sure you use an email that you check often because that's how you're going to get your instructions. Most of you guys do. We rarely have anybody lose their email anymore. You guys have really learned how this works over all these years. But make sure you're using a current email. So if you signed up on that account earlier and used a different email, you'll want to change your email.
And if you don't know how to do that, you can email me at shannon@maymaymadeit.com. Because I have access to that site and can go in and change or edit anything you have questions on.
And this is going to be one of those situations, again, if you have questions, just reach out to Shannon because this is, but me, her, and Brenda are planning it and Shannon can help you, Shannon@maymaymadeit.com.
It's on a Friday. But again, if you're not able to do it on that Friday, if you want to just come on and watch some while if you're at work or something, you can, and then you can go back later and complete all the cards.
Rayana says, and we can just use the things that we already have on hand. That's the plan. What we're going to do is give you recipes and we're going to give you the basic, like not the basic instructions, but we're going to get all the instructions, but you get the prep work you'll need to do. And then when we come together, we'll make them together. So I'll be able to give you, all of us will give you tips and tricks on how to put them together and things like that. But it'll be pretty cool because you'll end up with 9 cards that you can make. And we went with quilt cards because it's kind of what we're into. And also you can get such a big payoff just using your paper. So it doesn't feel like we're just gluing paper on a page. You know, I didn't want to do 9 mystery cards. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be a mystery to you, but it'll be fun to be able to like create as we go without having any fancy tools or anything.
You guys know I'll do one. I'll get in on it.
He will do. He won't mind at all. Maybe we can do something. Let's see. Will Bean be home by then? Yeah, I think so.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
September 29th.
The 29th. She should be home by then.
Yeah.
Maybe you can have Bean with you. Everybody can see Bean too. That'd be cool. There will be some of it you can use scraps for because it's quilt cards. You'll be able to decide. What will happen is you'll get that paperwork. So, for example, you'll get one. They'll say for this card, you're going to need a piece this size, this size, this size, whatever. And you'll go through your stash, and we're going to give it to you in time for you to be able to go through. And I would suggest, and we'll even put this in the stuff. I would suggest like card number 1 goes in a Ziploc bag or a folder or a storage container. So you know what I'm saying? And
a 6x6 pad would be fine, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Y'all, these self-sealing bags are perfect when you get all your little pieces cut to put them in here and seal it up, and then you can have your cards already. That's what I do for us.
Also, somebody said, A2 size cards. Okay. So if you're wondering, we're going to do A2. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yes. 6x6s are really good for quilt cards, in my opinion, because the patterns are shrunk down so much. By the time you cut 1 inch by 1 inch squares or 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch squares, you still get to see what the pattern is. But you can use any type of paper.
It is going to be fun, honestly. So my mom taught me to make memories. That's what she always loved. Make memories. And I was just like, how can we do this where we can have a good memory around it? And I think this is the way. Doing something we love, doing something fun, you getting something in return for your donation. I just appreciate it so much. I think it's sweet. Okay. Any more questions about the fundraiser?
If you have questions that we have not answered, email me and I will get an answer back to you. So, and no worries, this isn't going to like sell out tonight. And if for some reason it did, we should be able to put more on.
It won't sell, it won't officially sell out.
No.
Because it's something we can, I mean, technically we can even keep going forward with it. We'll just make it where you get an email when you, like after the event, we could still sell it. You just be watching it after the fact.
Yeah.
So, I think it's 9:30 a.m.
Yeah, I think it was 9:30. I can check.
Vicky, we will be using Christmas paper, but you don't have to. You can just make the same cards with different paper. I'd say, well, we might mix it up. We don't have to use Christmas paper. I just feel like we will because we have a lot of it right now. But you'll be able to use whatever you want to.
Elizabeth, since we are not sending you anything, you can sign up whenever you get ready.
Yep, whenever you want to.
Because we're not going to cut it off at any number. So how many people sign up for it, awesome.
It is 9:30 a.m.
We did 9:30 a.m. because we come in. We normally do 10 a.m., but I didn't want to start quite so late. But we come in at 9, so that gives us 30 minutes to get in, get seated, and we'll have it all ready to go. So
Wayne is Maymay's first cousin.
He's probably not my first. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm joking. It was a joke. He's probably not my first cousin. He would say he was the greatest cousin.
He would say that,
and I would agree with that. So
and it's Dwayne.
I call him Wayne.
Wayne.
I call him Wayne.
I call him D-Wayne.
D-Wayne.
There is not a cutoff to buy, in case we missed that.
So if you have more questions, just keep asking. We'll come back. Something Shannon was doing too was going to keep up with your questions tonight, so she could put it into the description later in case you were checking it out later. So,
D-Wayne is here.
D-Wayne said he is the best cousin.
That's exactly right. He's the best cousin. Yeah. So there he is. Look, everybody's saying hello to him now. That's good. There's a chance we could have D-Wayne in the show. We'll see. We might could actually have him there. We'll see how that goes. If he's up to it, I'm sure he'll want to be there, and that would be cool. We could have him in the screen. Of course, oh my goodness, there's no telling what he will tell y'all.
That might take 4 to 6 hours.
There's no telling. So there you go. That's what we're going to do, and we're super excited about it. He's the best cousin. He is. Lord, are my other cousins watching? How many cousins are watching?
There ain't no telling.
Too funny. That who asked that question? Will we give suggestions for the papers? That's what'll happen in the class. Like, we'll give you all the things about what sizes you need and stuff, but we'll talk about that in the class. But here's the thing about that. You'll learn the card and learn the process of making it. And then when you make it again, you'll have all those tips and tricks to use, as you go. Thank y'all for praying. Y'all are so sweet. Listen, as much as the funds are going to help, your prayers help so much more. Your prayers mean so much.
Yep.
All right, you guys. So thank y'all so much. Y'all are so sweet.
So if you'll scroll back up through the comments, you can see the link to go ahead and give on the GoFundMe site. And you can also see where you can sign up to participate in the class.
Dwayne, the date is going to be September 29th. It's a Friday morning, and we'll go live at 9:30. But I'll keep you updated. We'll get you there because I can, with my new software, I can just send you a link and you can join from wherever you're at. So it's really cool. It's really cool. Y'all are so sweet. Look at this community, Wayne. All praying for you. Tamatha's put all the links to everything we've discussed so far in the description below. Oh, I'm probably going to need that thing, aren't I? That thing.
Oh,
come and tell Maymay stories. He's only got honestly, let me say something, y'all. Dwayne does not want to come and tell our stories because our stories are always him torturing me. Of course, he might want to tell those stories.
You might not want him to
I don't want those stories told. All of our stories are him torturing me. That's it. Not true. There is a Zuma. There is that one. And there is the Leafitude New.
My favorite story is when he had on those jeans
There were
at Thorsby.
Wasn't it Thorsby? We were living in Pelham, and he had to go
Pelham.
on my best friend. Do you remember that? I know you remember. Oh. Also, at the time, he hooked me up with somebody. Do you remember when he got me a date?
Yes, I do.
And then took me to Blue Star Lake with this guy. And the rule at Blue Star is you can't walk around the lake unless you're going to kiss somebody. And I was like, I'm not kissing him. I wouldn't get out of the car. You know I wouldn't. I sat in the back like this. Oh my gosh, so many stories. But they're mostly bad for me. Wayne was always, he was the cool guy. Listen, I get to say a lot of stuff he didn't get to say, but when Dwayne was little, he didn't aspire to. He believed that he was Fonzie. Like there was no, like he dressed like Fonzie, he walked like Fonzie, he talked like Fonzie. He was Fonzie. It's one of the favorite things I love about him. I'm sure he's laughing because he can't say anything. Ha ha ha. Only I can. It's not like it's a call-in show.
Type it.
It's not a call-in show. Oh my goodness, so funny. Thank y'all so much. See, this is what I want. I want us to make good memories. That's what I want. I won't be able to. If he comes in there, I won't. The giggle. Look, he's got 3 thumbs up. He knows. We had a good time. He wishes he was Fonzie. We had a really good time. I'll tell you something too. When Joe was little, this is how, Wayne, you don't even know this. This is how our life carried on. So Wayne used to play with Hot Wheels, right? And I would get to play with them sometimes. But the reason he didn't like for me to play with them is because I didn't know how to roll them. Like there was a way. He's going to roll laughing at this. There was a way to roll them. And he was like, you don't just roll them. And he was showing me how you have to do them. So when Joe was little, he was in his room playing with Hot Wheels. And he was just in there minding his business. And I walked in and I was like, hey, can I play Hot Wheels with you? Because it really took me back to Dwayne. Like he had them all over the floor. And Wayne did the same thing. He had racetracks and cities and all that. I was like, can I play with you? And Joe was kind of like, mm-mm. He did like that. And I was like, no, I really do know how to play. Because like Wayne taught me. I'm like, no, I really do know how to play with Hot Wheels. And he was like, mm-mm. And I was like, no, listen, I really do know. I said, Wayne taught me how to do it. I know how to play. And I sat down to play with him. And I realized it's not because I didn't know how to drive the car. This is how different boys are. Joe had an entire narrative going on. And I didn't fit into that narrative. Like he had a car it was a limousine and the mayor had just pulled up to whatever event was happening. And like it was the whole thing.
You don't know the backstory.
I could
or
not.
The next story.
I couldn't be a part of that story. So they were very different. But yeah, I was so excited because he taught me how to do, like you had to go a certain way. You remember this way? I love him. Too funny. Oh, Jen, there's definitely a right way. Oh my goodness. So that's the 29th. You can get your tickets. Everybody here's already getting tickets, aren't they? They're already telling me they're getting them. Okay,
so according to what I'm seeing, there's 724 people watching, but we only have 361 likes.
Michelle said, type fast, Dwayne.
No, Hot Wheels like cards, little cars. Ellen, you picked a heck of a night to start, babe.
Only one way to play Hot Wheels. He taught me, though. I used to take the wheels off my brother. Oh, my goodness. If you ever altered Dwayne's Hot Wheels in any way, you did not alter them. He did not. Now, he could because what he was doing was souping them up. He could alter them, but we were not allowed to. Oh my gosh.
Please tell the Zuma story.
I just can't do it. I won't be able to get through it. It's hilarious.
Well, how about we show them some new product?
Yeah.
If you can't tell the Zuma story.
Okay, real quick. I'm going to do it so fast. Here's the deal. Dwayne wanted to be, which time was this? Okay. Dwayne liked to make my mother and his mom laugh. That's the truth. He liked to make everybody laugh. And this one time he had decided that he was going to be a dancer. And he had this t-shirt on, and he'd been upstairs practicing his dance. And listen, I had to watch practice. Like, he had to have an audience for everything he did. And I was his willing audience. I followed him around like a lost puppy. Okay. And so he's upstairs practicing, and he comes downstairs and he decides to throw kind of a curveball in, and he decides to, during his dance that he's doing, like slowly take his shirt off. Like, he thought this was part of the show. And as he does, he goes to take it off like this. And when he does, his arm is too short to pull it off of his face. So instead of being able to pull the shirt off, he's literally just pulling his nose back. But he's doing his own music. So the whole time he's going, Azuma, Azuma, Azuma to this dance. It's Azuma, by the way. That's the song. Azuma, Azuma. And he's going, Azuma, Azuma. You'd have had to have been there. But Dwayne loved an audience. Do you still love an audience, Dwayne? Because, oh my Lord, he didn't do anything without an audience, and he was always making people laugh. Always.
In the 25 years that I've known Dwayne, he's always been a showman.
Always
been a showman,
and super fun.
Just a blast.
We can tell you more. I wasn't going to say that, Jen, but I think his dance morphed, because that was not his plan. He really was just trying to be talented. But what happened was, you would have had to have been around my mother, okay? My mother, my Aunt Lolly, his mom, their laughter, and if they were so infectious that it made you want to work harder. And that's what would happen. We would do something, and they would get so tickled at us that we would just go harder and harder and harder. It was just the way it was. Y'all know how it is. Every family has one or two, and Dwayne is our one.
Pedro said, I am wondering, am I allowed to use your stamp sets on the cards I make to sell?
Yes, actually, if you check out on our website, Tim, can you link our angel policy? That's what that's called. It's called an angel policy. Pretty much everybody has one. And you can go check it out, and it gives you all the rules and stuff about that. My mom's laughter was the best, Kathy.
It was.
Let's not talk about that. Not today. Mom's laughter there was nothing like it. And you want to talk about funny. Mama was funny.
She was. And
Dwayne will agree with that. So I hate to move on, but I'm going to have to. We have so much to do tonight. So
you got a lot to get to.
That was a lot of fun. Thank y'all for making me laugh. I needed that today. So I've done a thing, and I want to tell y'all about it. And again, don't fret about buying all this stuff tonight. Okay. None of this is going to sell out on you. This is not like that. Now, product is different. I haven't got the product, but like the classes that we're offering tonight, don't stress about. Okay. And this class in particular is an in-person class. So more than likely, most of you can't make this class, but I just want to tell the ones who are going to be here, because we've been talking about it. So when we were at Rustic a couple of weeks ago, we saw this cool thing that I thought Missy had made, and kind of found out she didn't. But I was like, Missy, that would be a cool class to do. So she and Rodney went to work, and they created this double-sided wood cutting board. So this is the fall side. Let me show you. It has these feet, like it stands up. And actually, this is not the one they've done. It is similar. I think the fall truck is very similar, but the turnaround, which is Christmas, they're changing this up a little bit. They wanted this to be a little brighter, a little crisper. So you'll see this a little different. Okay. But in this class, you will create this double-sided standing cutting board decor for your home, and it is absolutely beautiful. And Rodney cuts these. He'll be cutting the boards, and then Missy preps the boards for you. And this is their decoupage paper that they carry at their store. And in this class, you'll be using Dixie Belle product. So if you've ever wondered how to use Dixie Belle, this is such a good way to learn. Like, it's going to be you'll be painting and distressing and things like that. So you'll get to learn, and you'll also learn how to do the decoupage. And they will have decoupage. They do already, but they'll also have decoupage available for you if you want to pick up some and do other projects around your home. Brenda's done some of their decoupage on her videos on her channel. And I think Missy's done some decoupage on her channel. Go, if you want to see, you can do this. Go to their website, rustiquerelics.com. We need to put the link in for you though, because it's rustique. It's like antique with rust in front of it. So it's not rustic, it's rustique, but I say rustic. But you can buy their decoupage, and listen, they have got gorgeous decoupage papers. So you need to go check that out. But the class is going to be this, and it's going to be at Craft Acropolis. So she's going to do this for the first time. She told me yesterday, when they made the link for their website to be able to share this, you guys to take the class, she said instant anxiety. She's nervous about teaching, but I'm going to be there with her. Shannon's going to be there with her. Brenda's going to be there with her. It's going to be fine. But we want her to teach because I think what she does is so good and she's so knowledgeable that she can teach you guys online too, but we need her to teach in person first to get a feel for it. So I was like, look, we're already going to be there. We've already got the space. Come teach on Friday of the event. So she'll be teaching Friday at 1 p.m. at Craft Acropolis, which is here in Clanton. So if you're going to be here, you're going to grab your class, and it is not available on our site. This class they're selling through their site so they can keep up with how many cutting boards they have to make, how much decoupage paper they got to have, all that good stuff. So you'll go to their website to get your ticket. I'm taking this class. Shannon's taking this. I actually said any of the staff that want to take it, I'm covering it for them. I want y'all to get to take it because I think you'll enjoy it. But Brenda's taking this class. I can't remember who all was going to take it, but we're all like, yes. So we'll all have one of these. And again, they weren't done with this. I don't know. Rodney is the graphic designer. Like he designs the graphics. Aren't they incredible? And he wanted to do something a little bit different here, but I believe this is the one on this side.
It's not really angled, so I don't know that it would hold a cookbook. It's more just of a sitter.
What I want to do with it is sit it back on my counter like this and then put pretties in front of it. That's what I want to do. You know how they stand them up against your backsplash? That's how I see it being used. But you might see it. But I love that it's double-sided because this class is only how much?
I don't know. And mine's frozen. Like I can't.
What? How much is this class, Tamatha? Because you get two seasons in one project, and that's really cool. I love this. At this point, Karen, there won't be an online, but if I can get her to do that, hopefully there will be. I'm trying to teach her. I'm trying to teach Penny. I'm trying to teach everybody how. I know you guys want their classes, so if I can get them doing that, and Penny's on the verge. I think I could get Penny there real quick. $49.99, and you get two, and it's handmade. Like this is literally hand cut and handmade for you guys. So that class is available, and it is an in-person class. So be a part of that with us. I think it'll be, if you're coming to Made It Con, it'd be super fun to sit down and take a class with you guys.
Or Craft Acropolis.
Oh, what'd I say? Made It
Made
Con?
It Con.
Gosh, we hadn't had a Made It Con in years. Craft Acropolis. Because now people are like, I don't have tickets to Made It Con. There's no Made It Con. I meant Craft Acropolis.
Okay, y'all. It's time for her to move to
Can we
product.
restocks first? Because I can just run through those. Sorry, I did not mean to crash it. I crashed the card.
You crashed my computer.
Dead. I did.
None of mine's working. None of it.
What?
It's all stopped and frozen.
Your computer is? Or just
Live, iPad and computer. Internet, I guess.
Okay, back in stocks. Matter of fact, this was funny. Shannon said, do we have our glitter glue coming back in stock? And I'm like, I'm sure we do. And she's like, well, I need some. And I don't want to take it off the shelf. Look what all came back. So all of that is back. So if you're needing your art glitter glue,
for y'all.
Look how cute they are.
Also concerning art glitter glue, fine metal tips, pins, and extra caps will be back next week.
So we got glue. We have our my favorite Cricut trimmer, and this is the long guy. This is the one that's 13 inches. Matter of fact, that's the only one we're carrying anymore. I just don't see a reason. They may not even making the 12-inch anymore, but I feel like the 13-inch is what you want, and the price is either the same or so similar, or why not? So this one is available, the 13-inch trimmer.
Well, I'm glad I'm not alone. A lot of people are having Wi-Fi issues.
This one is the 49 and Market 12 by 12 cardstock that I absolutely love. This is the one I use in the albums, and also you can use this to make folios. This cardstock is game changer, but it's actually the same cardstock that's in her pre-made albums. So if you're wanting to add pages or do flips and flaps and things like that, this is the very same product. So you won't have a difference in cardstock. Pretty cool.
Angela wants to know if you can use an 80-inch embossing folder or die in the Gemini 2.
Yeah, because it's got the big old plates. It's got the 9 by, what are those plates? 9 by.
It's right there behind the.
Can you read what that says on top? It'll tell you the size.
Not a chance. Oh, right there. 9 by 12.
9
it's
by
on
12
the box.
plate. It has 9 by 12 plates on it. Oh, thanks, Amy. She covered it. All right, look right here. These dies, I call these Shannon's favorite dies. We will have these as long as they make them because she adores these, and I do too. These are the ones that are the postage edge, and these are the rectangles. So those are back in stock. Fantastic. We have a project coming up with some of those soon. Not the rectangle, but the circle. This is the vintage, the simple vintage 'Tis the Season. Did I have this already? Did this come in?
Yes.
I think it did. I don't want to open this because that means it's not mine.
Out.
I think it sold out and we got it back. Shannon thinks so too. This one is so pretty. Look at this. And that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I believe that's a restock.
So again, this one is the simple vintage 'Tis the Season. These are back in stock. These are the Emboss It pens. What these are pens that are filled with embossing ink. There's a clear one and a black one. And the reason these are cool, and I like to use this for an example, let's say you're stamping like a truck and you want to only heat emboss the windows to kind of make them have a clear sheen. You can color in with this one and use it just like you do your embossing ink. So you could literally make dots and emboss them, or circles or stripes, or write and emboss it. If you have pretty handwriting, you could, do it like lettering or something. And the black one is the same. It's just black. And then you can heat emboss it and make it shiny. So these are really, really cool. This is the Tim Holtz trimmer. We sell out of these so much.
We do.
I bet this is a trimmer. This is his ruler. I bet you this is his most popular product.
It probably is in our store.
It's fantastic. I can't be without one. I've used this one. This is my only ruler. I love it. So that one's back in stock. This guy is so cute. Look at this embossing folder with the Christmas lights, and they're 3D. Do you see how they stack? How they're like stack, stack, stack. They are so pretty. So pretty. And then this is the one we used tonight. How about that? I didn't even know. Oh, what is it called? Lattice. It's called Lattice. Now we know. Back in stock. Oh, you guys loved this. The book club pack, y'all loved this. If you're a reader, or if you know a reader, this is so cute to make somebody a folio with. Look at this. It's adorable. This one went quick, so they're back in stock. Look right here. Can't stop, won't stop with the ponytail. That is so cute. This is the most Lydia paper pack I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at news. There's 2 of those, I think. There's one color and another color.
Do this.
Baby, come back. I was going to reach and show you. I can't do that because I got so many things I need to. Let me do it like this. Right here, and right here, and right here. And right. This is what I'm trying to do. Get under here. There it is.
Oh. I didn't realize there was another one.
Yep. All right. There's 2 colors of this. If y'all have not seen this, this is Nuvo. No, it's Tonic. I keep doing that. This is Tonic Craft Perfect Glitter Cardstock. Look at that. We saw this at Creativation for the first time, and they had it hanging with all of these beautiful colors. And so we're just bringing them in as we can. This one is kind of snow. It looks like snow. It's called Sugar Crystal. And this one is called Ruby Ritz. And these are great Christmas colors, so that's why I wanted them. Aren't they gorgeous? Love those. Do you care what I do with these? Just put them down here.
Are you keeping?
Yeah, these are mine.
Then don't put them down.
Okay. I think all the rest of this
That's how I'll go back.
All right. All the rest of this is, right? No. Yeah, this too.
Amy asked, is the Tonic glitter stock encapsulated?
It's not going anywhere. We used it. What did we use it on? We used a green the other day, didn't we? Oh, I cut that. It? I didn't. We cut that whole die set out in glitter, and it didn't. None of it flaked anywhere. It was really good.
No, it does though on smaller dies. You have to be very careful because it doesn't come off, but it is a chunkier glitter, so it has more like depth to it, and you have to be very gentle trying to get it out of a die
because it fills up the cavity basically and gets stuck in.
But that's just on the very tiny, intricate ones, but.
Because
it's very pretty glitter paper.
You guys have been asking. These are folio. These are sticky folio adhesive refill pages. Amber was very, very sad that as many as she ordered did not come in. So we're getting them as fast as we can. But this is, somebody's going to ask, this is 10 sheets. Wow, that's a lot, actually. Because I don't go through this super fast, but I don't use it for every single thing. I do like it, and I like to use it for everything. But these are the refill sheets you guys have been looking for. That is also mine. This right here, I cannot wait to flip through this. Have you seen this?
They were showing me some of it earlier when I was printing things.
Have y'all seen Hello Pumpkin from Graphic 45?
Just brace yourself.
Look at this. We got it in the 8x8 and the 12x12. I think I'm going to flip through. They're always the same. I'm going to flip through the 8x8 because it'll fit on camera better. But you do get the stick. What? There's stickers in here. Yep. Cover weight stickers. Look at these. So pretty. Let's flip through. We're going to flip through the smaller one so it'll be in screen better. The thing I love about them is they take the 12x12 and the 8x8 and they make them the same, just smaller. And I think that's cool. So you can like make an album smaller and still get the same impact. I'm going to do it like this so you can see front and back. See how much easier that is to show you guys everything? Look at that. All right, you get 3 pages of each pattern. Look at that one. So gorgeous.
Does it have a shimmer to it?
Or is it smell to it? You know what this smells like?
Paper.
An antique trunk. You don't trust me?
I do trust you.
Antique trunk.
Antique trunk.
Smell it.
Antique trunk.
It smells like an antique trunk. Look at this. So pretty. Welcome to the pumpkin patch. And this one says pumpkin patch. Hello, pumpkin. Autumn days. Fall is in the air. And then look at this. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I want that to be my phone background. That's beautiful. Look at this one. Tina's like, paper. It's funny because I can hear her saying it. Paper. Look at this. How beautiful is this,
It looks
you
like
guys?
old-fashioned wallpaper.
It does. Look at this one. Y'all know I love plaid. Oh my goodness. How'd they make crows look cute? They did. That's beautiful. Oh, look at this with like the postcard. Hang on, I'll bring it up for y'all. Look at that. Oh, look. Who's visualizing their album that it's going in? Tamatha says this has her name all over it because it's Tennessee orange.
I'm not getting it.
I love all the orange in this. I love that they leaned orange. I think it is beautiful. So here's another plaid. And then look at that. So pretty.
I'm ready for some fall to be in the air.
Gosh, me too. Beautiful. All right, that's available in 8x8 and 12x12. Let me show you this one real quick before I pull out the ones that are just exciting, exciting, exciting. That one was too bad. This is the Tartan No.3 pack. Now, if you know, you know, there's been tartan packs for a while, and it's always, you know, tartan. And this is No.3. That one got me. That's just Carta Bella. It just smells like Carta Bella. This is Tartan No.3. Let's slip through real quick. Here's the thing about this pack. A lot of times we sleep on these packs, but I'm going to tell you something. When you need something masculine, this is the one. This pack will get you through in a pinch. This page is upside down. I don't know why they're doing that lately, but some of their pages are upside down when you get them in. Look how pretty that is. This will, you'll be like, if I had something masculine, and here it is, look. Father's Day, Christmas masculine projects, or just for people like me that think plaid's, you know, their favorite color. I love plaid, any plaid. Pretty cool. And again, this is one that you'll think, oh, I don't need that. And then one day you'll be like, you know what, if I had some plaid, especially some really masculine, good for, you know, varsity, feels very collegiate, very varsity like that. I think that's really cool. So Tartan No.3, not Mambo No.5, Tartan No.3, you guys. Hey, that's that. There. This. All right, let me get into this. No, let's go to this. Let's go to this. Let's go to this. Tamatha said, this is a recipe book waiting to be made, is what she said about this one. Look at this.
Y'all just hang on.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And this will do. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Look at the ephemera. Aren't they cute? Jingle all the way. Christmas spirit. That's cute. Cute. Okay, let me show you the paper pack. This is the 6x6. But let's get into the 12 by 12 of this one. Are you telling him to hang on for what's coming? Because this is good,
Yeah,
but
it's fixing to get
it just
insane.
gets better. I'm trying to do it in a, it's going to get better.
Have you
Amy
gotten the
said,
one that's under all this?
Have you ever crafted a tunnel book?
You hadn't shown that one, have you?
No, I'm going to show those like 1, 2, and 3 kind of sort of. I've not done a tunnel book. I've seen them. I hadn't done one.
She would like a tutorial, please.
Look right here. Look how cute this is. Wait a minute. I saw a page that made me swoon. I just wanted baked cookies and watch Christmas movies. Wishing you a Merry Christmas, the most wonderful time of the year. Merry Christmas. Baking spirits bright. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. So cute. Look at that. The stockings are cute. Oh, look at the holly. And look. Oh, look at the craft colored snowflakes. Oh, I can see me using that a lot. Oh my goodness. Look at these. It's the black. If they put black in there, they get me every time. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Stripes and snowflakes. Love it. Love it. Look at Santa. There's a Santa. Look at these. These are so cute. You guys, what you do with these is you get these and you make 9 4x4 cards and you put them in an A2 envelope and you're not afraid of it. You don't have to have a special envelope.
Can you zoom out just a touch?
Put it in a regular envelope. So pretty. These would make beautiful 4x4 cards. Ooh, I like that too. Look at this one. I love this. Candy candy. I like that. Oh my goodness. Wait till y'all see. Look. Wait, ready? It's the black for me, y'all. I love that. Look at that recipe card. And
I don't
there's
think
a
we've
recipe.
shown this before. I believe this is new.
This one's new. Amber told me, you got new paper. And I've got several new papers to show y'all. Look at this. Just, oh my goodness. I love that plaid.
It's quite pretty.
That's why I like black. My mama said you always got to have a touch of black for elegance. Look at this.
Mama said.
That is a little
Things
oven
like
mitt
this.
thingy, trivet.
Oh,
And there's a little pot holder
Hot
to match
pad?
it. Yeah, a little hot pad.
oh, that's cute.
Look at the snowman. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Milk and cookies.
Amy said her wallet's sweating.
This might have to be a recipe book. Seriously. Look at all that up close. That is so cute. So cute. All right, let's check out this one.
Candy cane.
I said this was kind of that hygge style, you know, kind of Scandinavian, that Hygge, which I have to Google every time to see how you say it, hygge. I know, I don't know why. But look how cool this Santa, I mean, I think this Santa's cool. I think he looks kind of Scandinavian, or I think that's what I'm looking for, isn't it? What is that called with all the pretty little like snowflakes and deer and elk and
I'd say maybe Scandinavian.
there's a name for that, but I forget what it's called now that I'm trying to think of it. It reminds me of that a little bit. Here's the ephemera for this one. This one is called Christmas Time. Those colors. These colors are going to be Shannon colors. Y'all just watch.
It's
Here's
pretty.
the 6x6. I'll bring that up close. And let's look at the papers. That it's just very green. Very green. One thing about me and Shannon, Nordic. That may be what I'm trying to say. Nordic. Is that what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You know those sweaters that are very cool? You know, it reminds me of that. Only
Those Farlisle. What is it? Farlisle?
Fair Isle,
Fair
something like that.
whatever. Yeah. That's pretty.
Vince is like, I don't have a clue what you're talking about. This page is so pretty.
That
Look
is
at that.
It's different.
It's different. And that's
It's,
what I
it's
like.
finally a different
about it.
style.
Yes, please.
Other than that,
I love that new paper. I'm sure that surprises y'all. Not really.
This is really pretty. It's very different. And I like that too. Wow. Oh my red birds.
that is so
Cardinals.
pretty.
Those are gorgeous. Do you know how many people love red birds?
They're pretty.
And look at that stripe. Oh,
I love that stripe.
Shannon.
I love that stripe.
I can see
Yeah,
you making
it's kind of
something
hard
with
to think
this.
about Christmas when it's 200 degrees outside.
It's just not hard for me to think about it. You know, I think about that when people say that. It's just not. I just dream about it. Isn't that? Am
Well,
I
you dream
weirdo?
about cool weather and
I just love
Christmas.
Christmas. Everything about it.
Christmas.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. All I want for Christmas is you.
I like how they did that cut apart page. with the 2 stripes of paper at the bottom.
I like that on Dasher, on Dancer, on Comet.
Yeah.
Keep
On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer.
These plaids, they get me every time with the plaids. Look, Shannon.
It's a lot of plaids. It's pretty.
That's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Look at it with that.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's hot here too, y'all. I mean, it's been brutal all week. I think that this part of the country, even stretched all the way over to Texas and even up in some of the Midwest states, we've been locked in a heat wave.
What kind of bird is that? Is it a budgie? What kind of bird is that? All my bird lovers are going to know. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Look at that one. I feel like Buddy the Elf when he was looking at Christmas trees. Look at that one. Look at this red mattress ticking. She's pretty. The snowflakes. Oh, that is such a Shannon green.
Yeah.
That is a Shannon green. Look at these. They're so cute. I love looking at them on camera because they're so cute on camera. At Christmas, all roads lead home. So pretty.
Or
look at that swirl. Snowflakes in wood grain.
Green.
And they're green. They're literal green snowflakes. When's the last time you saw that?
Well, I hope I don't ever see them in real
Maine
life.
last night. Wow.
46.
We live in the wrong
Maine.
place.
It's 87 at the moment here, and it feels like 97.
I went outside before the show, and I was like, why does this not feel so hot? And I'm like, I think we're just getting acclimated.
Because the air was not working properly earlier, so we got warm.
We got very warm. I did.
Not warm now.
The air in the back of the building was not working. Oh, I forgot to show y'all some stuff. Triple thick is back in stock. This one is the 4 ounce. I think this is the 4 ounce. Yep, the 4 ounce is back in stock. And I forgot to show you this, and I want to show you because I don't want to forget now that I'm looking at it. So Amber found this, and we think it's really cool. I'm going to show it to y'all. I think it's pretty cool, and I can see me doing a lot of stuff with this, like a lot of little scenes in it. This is the display globe from Tim Holtz, and I'm going to show this to y'all, and it's glass, okay? Look at this. Isn't that the cutest thing? And it comes out this little cork stopper, and the cool thing, to me, the cool thing is, I think we could make this all season because this comes out, and I think we could decorate like on a little piece and sit it in. So we wouldn't have to glue anything down. We could just, every time we got new paper, this is what would be cool. You know how much we love these papers, like looking at them? Every time we get new paper, we could use cutouts from it and make them kind of 3D, a little 3D scene, and have a different scene for every season. I love this so much. I just think there's so much you can do with it. See if I can stick something in it and show y'all. Don't have anything in here, but well, isn't this cool? This would definitely fit on a tiered tray. Definitely. I'll tell you how tall it is so you can check your tiered trays. It's 4 inches. Does it say? Yeah. Well, approximate height is 4.375. Width is 4. So it's a little taller than it is around. Isn't it neat? I love it. I love it. So those are available in store. I think you're all going to want some of those. I'm seeing questions, but it's going by so fast I cannot keep up. Are y'all catching
It is
them?
moving pretty fast.
There's a lot of questions. All right. This next set of paper is very, very unusual. Okay. And I was on the fence about it. And the first time I looked at it, I was like, no, I don't think so. But then we looked at it again later. And Shannon was here. She wasn't here the first time I looked at it. The second time she was like, are you kidding me? I'm in love with that paper. Then when it came in, Amber went crazy over it.
I love it even more now that it's
In person?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But then Amber went crazy over it. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Something's wrong with me. But when it came in, I understood it. I think each different pack, okay, I think there was actually 4, but we did only bring in 3. And each different pack is named different. Like this one is called Merry, and this one is called Joyful, and this one is called Peaceful. Okay. And there's one pack that we all love. Like there's one, like everybody loves a different pack. Which one is your favorite?
My problem is right now I'm loving them all.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
This one is Christmas Flora.
Yeah, because
this one's called Peaceful, by the way, if you're liking this one. Okay.
Yeah, because they're all called Christmas Flora.
They're all Christmas Flora, but this one is Peaceful.
So pay attention to that part.
This is the ephemera for it. I'll show you back
Peaceful
here.
and Joyful are, I think, my favorite.
So funny. That's so funny. Of course they are, because they're not my favorites. We're all so different here. Amber's favorite was this one. No, this one.
I love that one and this one.
I think this one was Amber's favorite. I could be wrong. I think so. I don't know. And this is Carta Bella, so you can feel the thickness in it instantly. Like I
love Carta Bella paper.
They put pink with it too. How did I not see pink in it? There is pink in it.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
It's really pretty. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Is that Christmas trees? Yep. Oh, okay. So you get 2 of each. That is gorgeous.
This would be the cutest little girl album for Christmas.
You guys are doing great. 750 people watching still and 511 thumbs up. So we're thankful for those. If you haven't been giving us a thumbs up yet, we always appreciate them.
Somebody said, gotta collect them all. And I said, Carta Bella in my head instead of Pokemon. Look at these. This is stunning. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This is pinker in person. Well, let me say this. This is pink, this little section right here, and this is the red and then the green. Flora is your granddaughter's name? That is cool. Oh, my goodness. Look what they did.
Love it.
They put this beautiful floral on the back.
I love it. I love it.
They're really, really pretty.
I love it.
Oh, my goodness. Look.
Poor
Beth.
Oh, I love it. I need this pack, too.
Beth said, this is killing me. I've already bought 28 new paper packs.
Shannon's feeling you. Shannon's got a stack over here. She's feeling you. She hadn't bought 28. She's got a stack of them. It's good, right? They did good. And I really think this could be a good as many as because you get a lot of backgrounds.
That would be really good. You know, I said I wanted to do that roll-up thing you had up there. It'd be cute to get the papers and do all the girls in a different...
Can you reach that behind you? That at the top right there? You can just spin. All right, I'm going to show you the next one that they're in love with. I'm going to save mine for last. Because y'all ain't going to love mine. I know that little box. Here? Yep. I'm going to show you what she's talking about. Shannon wants to make these for all of her nieces, nephews, and child.
My child and my
nieces, nephews,
and my
and
nieces and nephews.
And I have a video. This is Sam Calcott's design. And I did a video on it, and you guys saw it. And she's thinking this would be cute for the girls to use a Christmas floor to make this guy. You know, it's a treat box.
And then find a different paper for the 2 boys.
If you haven't seen it, you missed a video because it was a good one. And this is beautiful. And I reached out to Sam when I saw this. We were looking at treat box. And when I saw it, I reached out to Sam and said, can I do that on my channel? And she was like, absolutely. So I linked her stuff and everything. But this is a lot of fun to make, and it would be super cute.
I think it'd be cute for that to be their present.
And you could use some of those cut aparts on them. Yeah, and put little cute things inside.
Gift card.
So cute.
Toys.
All right, this one is called Christmas Flora Joyful. This is the one Amber liked. She said she liked the orange.
I love that one too.
Mm-hmm. Here's your ephemera. Pretty. And here's your 6x6.
I like that one too.
They're doing something different. No, they didn't. No. Okay. They just changed the cover. Notice that?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty though. All right. Hot Wheels and Legos would fit.
Yes.
It sure would. All right. So look at this. Oh, it smells so good. Look how pretty.
I love that. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. It's
So
much
cute.
brighter in person. The colors are much more vivid. Holy cow. Look at those.
Florals are
This is getting me
gorgeous.
excited for that pack I haven't opened yet. The pack I love so much. Look
I
at
might
this.
like your pack when you open it.
Look at this.
It's beautiful.
These are so pretty. These flowers, they just pop.
Happy holiday. They're so pretty.
I think I just like it because it doesn't have to be Christmas.
Yeah, you could actually use all the
I
opposite
can use this all year
sides
long.
very fall, especially on that pack.
This I can see me using this in the spring
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I like that because it won't sit on my shelf for 9 months.
She's got to tempt you with something, Deanna. She just got to give you a little taste.
Little trees.
She said
And
she
then-
loves how you show the stickers and then flip it over and make them wait.
Here we go. Look at them. A lot of floral. I'm telling you, if you look at these flowers, this is going to be a pack you can use a lot. Now, obviously, that's a holly leaf, but that right there, you could use that any time of year. I really think that's good. Let's look at mine.
Merry Christmas. Well, then I'll take these two.
You take those two. This is the one I love.
And you
All right,
can
here's the
have it.
ephemera for this one. Look how pretty this is. Why y'all think I like it? You already
'Cause
knew.
the predominant coloring.
There's some black in this one, and it's so pretty. Look, let's
Do
open
you
it.
remember the name of the fourth one that we didn't get?
You could look it up. I can't remember it. There may not have been a fourth one. There could have only been three, and we bought all three of them. Now that I think about it, I could be wrong about that. Was there a fourth one, or did we decide to get all three? I can't remember. He'll check. Look at this. Y'all ready?
I want to say there was Graceful. Was there Graceful?
Might have been graceful. The last one was called what? Joyful.
This one is Joyful.
That was the last one I showed, right?
Yes. The first one was Peaceful. The one with the more green and orangey kind of look, but it's not really orange, is Joyful.
And mine I'm showing now is Mary. Look at that. Look, that's black. That's not dark green. That is black. It looks dark green on my camera.
That is black.
It's beautiful. Are you kidding me? That is gorgeous. Look at that together. It's gorgeous. Oh,
Gorgeous. It's
look.
just gorgeous.
this is black. Oh man, look at that. Black,
there's just
green,
been
and
three.
red.
There's Peaceful Christmas Flora, Joyful Christmas Flora, and Merry Christmas Flora.
We might have got all three because y'all
Maybe
might have
we
talked
did.
me into getting all of them. I love this page so much. And I love this page. When is Vinny doing a sale?
Well,
What is that? Why won't that focus?
I'm sure
There
we'll
it
do
is.
one in Labor Day on Labor Day weekend.
That can be used any time of the year. I agree. Look how beautiful. Look at that big Merry Christmas. It's so weird to hear Tamatha up there. I'm not used to having somebody. Did you hear her just cough? You didn't hear her cough? I did. I was like, who's in this building? I love this paper.
Tamatha?
pack. Tamatha is.
Tamatha.
Tamatha's here. Love it. Love it.
I love how
Love
they
it.
like did the same pages in different colors.
It's beautiful.
Because like
And you
each
could mix
one
it
of
all
them,
together then.
yeah, because like each one of them has the little tree,
Which means we could mix them all up.
and they all have the little Nordic print.
Hey, we did it. We got through it all.
Wow.
All right, well, let's go home and go to bed.
Oh my gosh, to the first you go to the boat fun.
Well, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, okay. Tell us which one's your favorite. I want to know.
Karen said
Joyful, merry, or peaceful? Is that what they were?
Yep.
Joyful, merry, or peaceful? Or the other packs? Which are your favorite there? I think my favorite was if I can use the other packs though. I really
Amy
love.
said the Nordic was her fave.
I really love what is it called? Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. I really love that and Mary.
Crazy enough, I think Peaceful's
Ooh,
my favorite.
look at all the people that like Mary. I'm just saying.
Y'all don't have to like it just
Graphic
because of
45.
that.
Joyful. Peaceful.
I like Joyful and Peaceful.
Tina said, forget all y'all, Graphic 45. That's two people that said that. The fall one, Graphic 45.
That's right, Patty.
Patty
Go
said,
on, tell
all
the
of
truth.
them.
I
She
like
ain't gonna
them all.
joke. All of them. Do you remember if you have done a wedding folio? Yes. Was it an album?
Probably.
Tam.
Tam. Jump on that, Tam.
Can you show the Graphic 45?
She said we don't
next to
have
the
a wedding
Mintay
folio.
antique shop? I think I have a
Wedding album.
Something. Can you show the Graphic 45 pumpkin next to the Mintay antique shop? Where's the pumpkin?
I think there's some behind you.
Here. And antique shop. You think I got it back here?
Right. Isn't that it right there? On top of that, laying right there.
No.
Am I missing something, babe?
On top of that paper
No,
pack, you
that's
just
the-
kept picking up.
This?
Yeah.
No, babe, that's not it.
That's
That's
that antique
The little
shop.
fall book. Yeah, antique shop.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Across the Miles was the very first thing that we did, Anita.
Shannon's getting she got to find it. I've got it over there. I've got it all filed away.
And it's
So
confusing.
you can't find it. Is it a very old video for the wedding album? But my work is timeless.
There's the, I just grabbed that one.
I'm being sassy.
Color wise, they're very different.
I never mind flipping Mente at my face.
Metal tips are coming soon.
They should be here Monday or Tuesday, I would think.
It smells so good. This one smells like chalk. And I love chalk. Like unhealthily. Literally unhealthily.
The first live show is at 6 our time.
Smell it.
And then the after show starts in the 6:30
You
range.
smell the chalk?
No.
What do you smell?
Not chalk.
Somebody asked before what a folio was. What do I do? I'll get one.
I'll get you one.
Jean
You
said
got-
she thinks you made a folio when Jared got married, or some type of album
That's
when Jared got
one.
married.
That's one. That's one. That's one. That's a wall of folios.
We have a wall of folios. Wall of folios.
Waffleios.
Okay, so I think this is the original design folio right here. One of the original shapes. I mean, this is maybe 3 pages of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. This is a folio. Oh, I love this design so much.
Folio.
This, I don't care how many I've made. I think this is my favorite design. What do you think? Just this simple.
One of the last ones we made in our year
Is your
folios
favorite?
is my favorite.
Brandy, all the stamps that we were out of stock of came back in yesterday.
This
So you should check and see if they're in.
This is also a folio. This is an 8 by 8 folio. So they're all different sizes. I don't remember. I think this was 4 pages of cardstock. I think. And this one does
There's
a lot
a
of this.
video for that.
Yeah, there's videos for all these.
I loved that one too.
Yeah, I like this one too. This is a lot. If you want, this would be good for the graphic 45 paper. This
I just need to stick Noah pictures in there.
or adding any pictures or all of them together would be cute.
Aww, all of them from Jack's when
They
they're not even
magnet
at a
shut.
playground.
They weren't at the playground. We can pretend. Where is
Photoshop a slide in there.
Where
What are you
is a
looking for?
Smalley? I don't think we have a Smalley in here, do we?
Oh, thank you. Is that Noelia? Maybe?
Just that one.
Oh, I love
She
this.
said, I want to thank you for your
Happy
company.
Olio.
I've struggled with mental health issues and my kitchen has suffered alongside me. With your company, I got my kitchen done. Thank you. I'm very grateful.
Oh, that's so good. I'm glad we can
Sweet.
be your company. Thank you for keeping us company. This is a half album. It's not a half album. It's a full album, but I took a folio and designed it in half, and that's how you get this little guy. Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just telling y'all, they're so fun. And there's
They
more.
are.
I have more designs that we haven't shown. It's kind of cool to flip through all of them and see all the.
Different ways you
And if you're in our year of folio classes, we're doing something different in each one of those too. So even at the end of that, we can show that to everybody and show y'all how they were different each month.
We do not have the playground paper in stock.
These papers all, but this one right here is the best one. Not paper pack. I love this paper pack too. But I'm telling you, if you need to try it, if you just want to see what this feels like, okay? If you just need a gateway folio, this is the one. It's 3 pages of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. That's all it is. It is simple, but look at the payoff. And I'm telling you, every time I see you guys post this one in particular, I'm like, that's my favorite. Love it.
I just love folios.
I do too. I could make them all day long.
I just love
At
them.
some point in time, y'all, the manufacturers or our distributors stop carrying paper packs
I do have a 6x6.
because they just can't keep it all. They bring in this, and then after
Um,
that season's over, they bring in something else, and then they bring in something else. So sometimes it's hard for us to bring back older paper.
Could be next door, Shannon, so we don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I do have a 6x6 on my channel. Tamatha, do you have that link by chance? We'll wait. That one got Terrence hooked. So many people are hooked on it because, oh, there's the Folio playlist. You can see all of them together in that playlist. April's husband has been making folios like crazy. That's cool. He's using comic book pages. That's cool.
That is cool. I think that after doing so far, I mean, we're like halfway through a year of folios. I have really enjoyed it because I'm actually doing it. I mean, you know, putting pictures into something and you can actually finish it.
You want to show them like January? It won't hurt. I mean, it's over.
Last month's is better.
You want to show them last? Let's show them last month.
Last month's is best to me.
I'm just going to show y'all one. Okay. I can't show you all of them because, you know, but I mean, you're not getting you won't get the instructions for this anytime. Like this will be well after the year's over.
There's yours and mine.
Mine's not good. I didn't do mine. It's good. So this is Shannon's from last month. And it goes like this. This one in particular, they're all different. Every month we did is different. But this one in particular, we were trying to get a lot of pictures in. So we did a lot of space. We felt like we had a lot more photos the middle of the year, and it was a good time to kind of catch up. And so this is the one, their commercial is cute. And what we're doing in that year of folios, and listen, I challenge you to do this, even if you didn't take our year of folio class. What we're doing is every month we do a folio of photos from our last month. And so at the end of the year, this is June, at the end of the year, we will have every single month with just some photos in it. Now, Shannon had vacation this month. That's why she had so many pictures to put in here. But some months we may only have 10. I mean, some months we may not even have that many.
And I have cheated every once in a while and added pictures.
Carried some over.
That I took the month before but didn't get to use. So I love them.
All different. Everybody does them different. I did mine sideways this time. She did hers up and down. And I'm trying to remember how this opens. Here's mine.
I love that bean picture.
Oh, bean wing.
Beanie wing.
It's so cool because we just have a snapshot of our month. And when we're looking at it, we can just go back and go, oh, I remember doing all of that. And they're just, and people go, what do you do with the folio? This is it. You save your memories. Look, I even put the card from, I was going to go back and put the journaling in here. I hadn't done that yet. But we, in that class, like I said, we do a different one. And this I thought was neat. I put the pictures kind of behind the pocket. And then this opens like this.
Thank you, Rhonda. I think he's pretty. I think he's pretty adorable too.
Let me show you my favorite picture. Here it is. This picture of Pops and his girl going to fish.
I love it. They're like twins.
That's my favorite picture. I also love this of Josh helping her. I love all of them, but this one right here where he's taking her to catch a brim. I love that picture. But yeah, that's what we do with these. And the thing is, you don't have to be a part of our program that we did. We sold that out last year. You don't have to be a part of that to do one every month for yourself. Yeah. Don't feel like you have to make everything as a gift. And here's what I would do. Now, I'm different. Okay. I'm built different, as Joe would say. I would find a folio that I enjoy that month and make it that month. And then the next month I'd make a different one. Right. But somebody like Shannon, and I get this, when you see all of Shannon's years, all of her months look like this and then look like this. Okay. She has this on the back and she has this on the front. And so everyone will be very similar.
Yeah. They're done in different angles and spots, but they all have the calendar on the front.
So at the end of the year, hers are very similar. Mine are not. Mine are very different. I don't even put the month on here. Everybody fusses. Why is there no month? I don't have it on here.
I can only find Maymay's by folio color
and style.
Because each month we've used the same color of paper on the outside. So that's all I can do. That's all
One thing we're doing in that class, though, which is limiting, but it makes sense. The closure is always, it may not always be the same. Like I may take it and do something different with it, but it's always similar so that people like Shannon, because I'm not this person, but people like Shannon, when they put these in their containers, can feel like there's match. You know what I'm saying? But for you, do what you like. But I'm telling you, here's how we do this. Okay. We take pictures throughout the month. if you have friends like we do, we have friends in different group chats and stuff, and we send each other pictures back and forth. You can take those pictures from those messages and send them to your local photo developing place and get them developed. And literally, Shannon and I get them developed the day before we put them in here. So they just stay in our phone. And anytime I'm at an event, I try to grab one picture. Anytime I'm hanging out with somebody, grab one picture. And then at the end of the month, we end up with a snapshot of our month. And it really has been satisfying.
I also get Blake to send me his pictures for the month so I can print them off and have his view. Then Maymay and I both share pictures back and forth to each other because
if I get a picture I know she'll like, I'll print it twice. If she gets a picture I know she prints it twice. Because we do have a lot of pictures that cross over because we're, at the same places together. And we get different
all the time.
So it is so cool. I'm just challenging you. Don't back up and start at the beginning of the year. Don't worry about that. Do it right now. Make yourself a folio, and then next month, as soon as set yourself an alarm on your phone on the what is next month, 30, 31st, I don't know. Say print photos. I have a notice on my phone. Print photos for your folio, don't. And then you're usually my notice, but anyway, I just think it'll be fun and y'all enjoy it, and it's so fun. And guess what? All of you that tell me I don't know what to do with all this paper, that's what you do with it.
Make a folio.
Make folios because you won't feel bad about it. I promise you.
And instead of handing down your old school photo album, you have a folio to hand down that people can go back and look at.
Mm-hmm. Somebody asked earlier what's the difference between an album and a scrapbook album and a folio. Here's what I think. I think the folio is the modern scrapbook. I really do. If you look at, over time, the content we consume has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller. And, with social media and things like that, it's the same with everything else. And I remember trying to scrapbook and it was too much for me. I just couldn't do a whole page around one picture or I could do a whole album. Now, Brenda and Briar, they do whole albums, right? Whenever they go on their retreats, but it doesn't work for me. But if you say to me, I only need 5 pictures and I can make a folio and have something that I can really enjoy, that's what I enjoy about the folio. So,
well, it's so much quicker.
It's accomplishable. It's finishable.
And it's not something you feel like you have to go on and on and on with, like sometimes scrapbooking.
And it's like Penny says about quilting. A finished quilt is better than a perfect quilt.
I'd like to go back and do a folio for each year of Noah's life.
I think it'd be brilliant and easy, right?
Yeah, because, you can just pull some pictures and don't feel as pressured because it is, you can do 1 picture per page. And if y'all, on printing your pictures, if you saw different sizes, like Walgreens, you can choose the size you want your picture printed in. So you can print them in smaller, I tend smaller to do 4x4s. So you can put multiple pictures on a page. I just cut a lot of mine because I never think about doing that. So I just cut the picture down.
The 4x4 size is my favorite picture. I just think it works. How funny is Bean right there?
I just love these. All
right. Let's call it, you guys. Thank you so much for your sweet comments. Y'all are so kind. You can sit down in a weekend and make more than a dozen. Yep. You can. All right. So you want to give a Bean update? You got one today.
Bean's doing great.
Well, some people may not know. You
at the trainer. Yeah. We took her last Friday. So tomorrow will be 1 week that she's been with the trainer. We are only teaching her discipline, sit, stay, come when we tell her to, don't jump up and down on people, just main things like that. Heel, sit. Well, heel is what I'm supposed to say, not sit. So anyway, she's been at the trainer for a week and he said she's doing fantastic. She does not like being told what to do or fussed at for not doing what she's told. So he says she does exactly what he tells her to do. And that's a sign of a good dog. So we get to go see her next weekend. So we're excited about that too. But we have to be real chill.
Follow instructions.
We have to follow instructions. He said, when we get out of the truck, we can't make a big deal and start getting all hyper because we're glad to see her. He wants us to just stand there, not make a sound. And he's going to get Bean out and work her in front of us. And then after he works her in front of us, then we get to work her. So it's going to be really hard.
He's just going to cry.
He's gonna cry.
really hard.
Yeah, that's when we get trained. We get trained. We have to go. So she will have been there 2 weeks when we go get our first training. And then at the end of the next 2 weeks, when she's done with her obedience, then we go and get trained again. So there'll be 2 sessions where we go too. But like Vince said, she's only getting trained basic obedience. So it's not like there'll be a lot for her to have to work with us on. But she may go back. This trainer, you guys, if you're looking for a trainer, let me share his information with you. He is something else. We didn't
Absolutely
know this.
incredible.
He is incredible. Fun to talk to. I'm begging him to do social media. Y'all know I do that to everybody, but we stood out there for 2 hours when we left Bean, and he told us story and story. And he's like a award-winning trainer. We had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I also didn't know the place she's at is like the
Field trial capital of the world.
Field trial capital of the world for dogs. And it was very, very, very cool to see what he can do. And he said, with Bean, because we were like, he also teaches like fetch and all that stuff too. You know, like he's a bird dog trainer, so he teaches.
Yeah, so he trains them to retrieve ducks,
all
doves, all that kind of stuff.
And Vince was like, well, I would kind of like, he had one dog, her name was Rue, and he had Rue show us fetching. And Vince was like, I'd kind of like Bean to be able to do that. And he said, well, let's do obedience first. And he's like, let's get that, and then we can bring her back. He said, that's a much longer process to do. So anyway, very cool.
Yeah, he stays booked up.
He stays booked.
It would still be cool if he was on social media.
You guys would love his stories. He's got a story.
And he's an old Southern gentleman. I say old. He's not as old as I am, but he's, just
his
good
accent
Southern
is so cool.
Gentleman.
We were talking. He was just telling. I was like, you have got to put this stuff on. I know people would be riveted to watching your stories. Honestly, now I'll just film him so you can see him. And I told him too. I said, I'm going to tell people about you now because I think what you're doing is incredible. And he's like, that's good. That's okay. So he knows I'm telling y'all. It's not a secret. Vinny will cry.
Oh, it's going to be awful, y'all.
I probably will too, but Vinny is going to. He's going to cry.
I miss her so bad.
But Ellie has a friend there.
She does have a friend there. Good point. Good point. Let me tell you what. Vinny's going to cry when he has to leave. That's when it's going to be bad. But so we came home from dropping her off, and we were telling Josh and Taylor about it.
Karen, he's in Union Springs.
And Josh was like, I want to take Hazel to that. And Vince is like, well, I think he might have a spot open because he had a kennel available. So Vince called him, and he was like, tell him to bring her on. And so Bean and Hazel, which we discovered are
kennel mates.
No, what are they?
They were.
Are they
nieces?
No. Bean is Hazel's aunt.
Yeah.
We figured out. So aunt and niece are there together, and they're next to each other too. So, and he said that Hazel's doing really good. So that's good too. All right, Vinny, you want to close us in prayer tonight?
I can. All right, guys, let's go to the Lord in prayer. Lord, thank you so much for this day. I just thank you, God, for your peace, for your comfort, for your strength that you give us every day. God, help us to remember that nothing happens without you. The stars don't shine. The moon doesn't come up. The sun doesn't come up unless you tell it to. God, that's just cool to think about you that way. God, I thank you that you loved us enough, so much that you sent your son Jesus to die on the cross for us, to shed his blood, to cleanse us of our sin, that we might have an everyday intimate relationship with you. God, I pray that something that we do, something that we say would help people to recognize just how much you love them and what you did for them to restore and bridge the gap in our relationship. God, I pray that you would just be with every person watching tonight. God, those that might be struggling with whatever they're struggling with, God, you already know. But God, we lift them up to you and trust you to take care of that. God, as we all go home, I pray you keep us safe and bring us back together as soon as possible. Lord, we love you and thank you in advance for the great, great work that you're doing. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight. This was super fun. We hope you had a good time. And until next time, bye now.